Alakir Desert Lore, Part 2. Regarding the Ebonheart Pact, by Ikanta of Shimmerine, Sapiarch of Indoctrination. Our cousins the Dark Elves have been duly punished for the betrayal of their ancestry, because they have embraced, then attempted to emulate the Daedra. A curse has disfigured their bodies and blasted their land. That lesson was apparently insufficient, but they have now left the boundaries of their cursed domain and seek to infect the rest of the mainland with their heresies. The trio of wily demon spawn who rule them have been duped the simple Nords and the slave lizard Arconians into joining this mad escapade. To allow the Ebonheart Pact to rule in Cyrodiil would be just as foolish as to leave the Empire to one or other of the tribes of men. The Tribunal is ultimately an even greater danger to Nirn than the heedless and impetuous human nations. They must be driven back into their haunted corner of the continent, with their power broken forever. Thalmor Handbill, by Ikanta of Shimmerine, Sapiarch of Indoctrination. Loyal citizens of the Isles, heed the statement of the Thalmor. Bear witness to these words about our new allies, the Khajiit and the Wood Elves. Integration with our new Wood Elf and Khajiit allies continues apace. To promote alliance harmony, loyal Thalmor agents have drawn together this short list of helpful notices. Follow this mandatory guidance with cheer, and our new allies will look upon you with favor. Do not refer to Khajiit as cats, kitties, fuzzies, or any other derogatory feline-based term. Khajiit delicacies are very often sweet or spiced with the exotic substance known as moon sugar. Diners, beware. Do not touch a Khajiit's tail without permission. Our Khajiit allies have a unique dialect. Mocking their speech or imitating it is considered quite rude and a non-Aldmeri. When inviting a wood elf to dine, know that the resources of the forests are sacred to them. Serve venison, but no salads. Do not refer to wood elves as shorties, runties, or any other derogatory height-based terms. Have a care when imbibing wood elf brews, as their beverages are very different than our own. Do not imply to wood elves that they are cannibals, or ask them how they dispose of their dead. Eagles, unite. The Lay of Firsthold. Their tribulations drove the elves, cross loadful seas to Somerset. O Eldmeris, old Elden Fae, your loving visage haunts us yet. Your Zeva's kiss enthralls us still, though only in heart's memory, and sorrow to the marrow deep infuses every Aldmeri. When Magnus sinks and night hour comes, and owl and spectre prowl and creep, when eyes can gaze at stars no more, then fancy flits across the deep. Whence Aldmer came to eastern isles, escaping doom oblivious, to Auridon, hue-imbibed, with spectrum vivid various. From foam it rose before the ships, 9 prows did plough the gleaming strand. Torian stepped from foremost craft, and claimed as kinhold all the land, from silver beach to green-clad hills, beguiled by golden dawn. Auridon was thus the name bestowed upon in that realm anon. Though wild it was, at once it gripped Torian's once remorseful heart. He drew his blade, he drew his blood, and swore an oath to ne'er depart. They disembarked upon the shore, built kin-house gardens, forge and hive. They tamed the meadows, beaches, fields, and made home where elves could thrive. Then, howling from the hills in hate, came horrors horned, bedight with eyes. Gertus, Welba, Iliad all sought the Aldmeris' cruel demise. Some said they should take the ship anew and seek a farther, safer shore, but bold Taurinian valor steeled and drew up on ancestral lore. Hierogram with Vala stones he wove upon Auridon's loom, drew power down from stars above, and drove fell monsters to their doom. He harried them across the hills and heights, all smiting with magic's dire, till one by one they fell at last, to blast of lightning, ice, or fire. So warded then by spells well spun, Auridon bloomed beneath the touch of ultima craft and husbandry, in major form and sculpture. Much admired by other Ultima were Taurian's brave achievement there, and other king lords followed fast on Somerset, so blessed, so fair. But though those king lords prospered well throughout the archipelago, Aldmeri landfall all recall upon the Firsthold shore did so, and bold Taurian is revered for courage, wisdom, foresight. He who harnessed heaven to defend the Ultima and extremity. Auridon, excellent abode, Mauma, repel, expel all slowed. I hope you've been enjoying these lore readings, and if you have, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Also, come follow me over on twitch.tv/ICYIC, where I stream the Elder Scrolls Online 4 days a week. I'd love to see you there. Thanks for watching.